Hi Gemini! Welcome back to the Guiding Chariot and welcome to your new April reading. Oh, thank you guys for being so patient. It took a while to get ready for these days. I had a lot of transitional. You guys keep having cards pop off the bottom. I had a lot of things going on, so I got sick and had some physical things at the beginning of the month. And I'm away from home at the moment, so you'll notice different table, completely different living room. So going to be interesting. All right, Geminis. As always, house rules still apply, even though I'm in a different house. This will be a general reading for all Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Take the messages as they resonate. Something pops up, doesn't fit your circumstance, doesn't jive with you, totally fine. Just means it was for someone else. Leave it on the table and take the rest. Oh, there we go. So we're going to get a few oracle cards out, and then we are going to go deeper with the tarot as always. We're going to get a few out here, so don't worry. Geminis, I hope you're all doing really, really well. This month started off really crazy for me. So if you have been going through a bit of a funk, same way those cards just did, that was weird. Don't worry, things are moving forward. I wanted to kind of do this reading with the intention of what actions we need to take, what we need to do to move forward. So we'll see. Oh, they got really non-jumpy all of a sudden. Okay, maybe we'll talk about this first card and then we'll come back. All right. Look at that. My home is my castle. Great. Actually, that was a great card to start out with, Taurus. Very secure energy. I also, I would almost argue this, because to me this card has a lot to do and has a lot to talk about. I'm like dun dun dun. Has a lot to do with like life experiences, having gone through things, gaining wisdom, knowledge, right? Some type of growth as well, right? Like you can kind of see in this figure, she has this amazing castle on her back. So as she moves through life and picks up more experiences, it just gets added, like she has this new one here. So I would almost wonder with this card popping out, if you've recently gone through something that really forced you to grow, forced you to, now they want to talk, to step up to, I almost want to say that, to adult, right? You may have just had to have done, like, when I say had to, I mean like you had to. There was no option to run away or hide or postpone it. Like this was something that you had to do. You had to follow this through. There was no option. And I think whatever that situation was for you, the one, for any of you that are really resonating with that, it was a huge growth opportunity for you. And it's going to serve, how do I put it? It's going to serve as kind of something that really pushes you and motivates. Oh, maybe not motivates you. That might not be the word that I actually want. I think it's more, I'm trying to think, how do I want to say this? It doesn't even alter your perspective. That's also not what I'm getting. It just gives you a broader sense of vision. You see the bigger picture now. You know what I mean? Like you see how all these things fit together. So instead of putting things off to tomorrow that either you're super passionate about or you see real potential in, you're just ready to do it now, right? You've gained that wisdom and that courage to just bulldoze through it because you just came through that. Like, if you can handle this, you can handle anything, right? So it's this kind of non-judgmental kind of acceptance. And I say that because that's really what I get when I see the gardener card, right? You can see how she's kind of adopted this, like this dress is now her building. And actually you have two cards that kind of carry that motif. Like here you have an apartment building that's made into your dress, and here you literally have your castle on your back. So you really have been owning these life experiences and adapting them and taking them in and absorbing them. And they really have begun to alter who you are and what you're becoming and Oh, what you're working on. You're going to love this card. The Miss Sunshine card. I love this. Because this is you shining and being radiant through all of this. Like you can kind of see, she's been through some darkness, right? It's night, but you are the sun, you know, after the dawning, right? Coming out of this darkness. So you are in an incredible position right now, my lovely, lovely Geminis. Having gone through this darkness, having gone through something very scary, you guys are kind of coming out and shining and radiant. And it may not even be radiant in the way where like you just look all shiny and you're getting all this attention, but you just feel confident, you feel powered up, you feel strong, right? You're just feeling real vital right now. This may even, I mean, you could take that as literally as just speaking to like, you know, your physical person, right? You just having more energy or having more excitement for life or passion for something. Just feeling like revived and re-energized compared to what was happening before. You might have gone through kind of a downtime. Maybe you were sick recently or something like that. Look at that. Yep, definitely went through something. Here we have the Seven of Pentacles and the Devil. So waiting for, you know, something to pass, waiting for this dark time to kind of sort itself out, waiting for and you know, even this Devil card, you can kind of see it's one of those like spider women in disguise. Just looks like a nice beautiful woman in a pretty red dress, but you can see those spider legs peeking out underneath, right? It's just a trick, it's a trap. So maybe something really threw you off your game, something really threw you for a loop that you weren't expecting. It came out of the blue, or it was something you kind of got rolling, but then there were all these like hidden aspects to it that made it harder than, you know, we had originally expected. But you worked through it, right? That Seven of Pentacles is about putting in the work. So you worked, yep. Then we got the Three of Pentacles. So this is a card of collaboration and teamwork, right? So maybe if what you're doing now is about a group, it's definitely a good nod to that. But this is about the support and the team coming together, right? So if maybe you've been doing it on your own for so long, you know, and maybe that's why this Devil card was so heavy. Like you had to shoulder all of it. It was something only you could do, or only you were doing. Now there's support. Now there's help. Now there's a team coming in to move it forward. You know, and bottom of the deck, you know, just for that Three of Pentacles, is the Nine of Swords. So it is about worry and fear and like, oh, is this going to happen? Is it going to work out the way I thought? We'll find out. We're going to get some cards. But I would say by looking at the Oracle cards, yes, it will be fine. I will say whatever this is, it is going to take work. Look at that. Full card. Brand new opportunity. So if you're trying to start something new, get something off the ground, good omen for that to be successful. Love, love, love this. And I will say, having this card come out right after the Three of Pentacles, I don't think this is something you're going to do on your own. Like, just to really counterbalance that energy we talked about up here, having to do things by yourself, for yourself, on your own, feeling unsupported, that has shifted. Whatever this castle moment was for you with the Devil card, that, to me, that was kind of like the finish line. It was almost like the World card. That was the end of this, but now there's this new opportunity with the Fool card here that is going to be amazing. Amazing. We also have the Two of Cups, bottom of the deck. May not necessarily be romantic, but it can speak to the relationship between you and the others involved. May just be one person, you never know. Oh my goodness, I can't even. So Seven of Swords popped up. Now I will say, it fell reversed. The way I picked it up, flipped it back up. I feel this in the reverse, right? So if you notice it, I put it down like that, and I'm showing it to you like this. This is only because I feel that there may be a perceived energy that has to do with this Seven of Swords, where someone might be, let's say, giving you lip service, right? They're saying yes, they're saying, oh my god, totally, but there's like no follow through. So in a way, I feel like there is the potential for this, But the reason I feel this in the reverse, because I think you're smart enough to see through them. Not sorry, I take that back. I know you're smart enough. I almost feel like you're already kind of aware that this could happen, right? You already kind of feel this. So you're already on guard for it. So whether or not it comes your way, you've already kind of sniffed it out. You've got your little spider senses up, right? You learned them from this card. So you kind of already have them ready. So if you start to get a whiff of that vibe, you're like, nah, I'm not tolerating none of that. Don't need it. Don't want it. Again, here we have the Eight of Swords. So you honestly might be feeling some of this. It's completely natural whenever there's, new opportunity or trying to get something off the ground. Will it, won't it? Could it even be as big as I think or want it to be? There could be some feelings like that. But you got this in the reverse. So let that go. So, and honestly, it could be in the reverse because of the 7 as well. So the 8 and 7 of Swords showing up in reverse. Any of these doubts, fears, worries, maybe someone lying and, like I said, giving you lip service, none of that really sticks to you right now. You've been through worse, so you're like, I can handle that, I can take that. Either that, or you're just in that mind frame where you're like, no, I'm too busy being bright and radiant. Bottom of the deck, 9 of Pentacles, feeling grounded and secure. You're like, I'm too good for that. I don't got time for that energy. I got some big things I want to achieve. I've got some big goals I want to make happen. So do all of that you want, but I ain't sticking around for it. Do I want to take all of those? I kind of do in a way. So we've got the 3 of Swords. So having some emotional pain, emotional hurt. Again, I think that is being erased. It's falling out underneath the 3 of Pentacles, where all that support's coming in. So maybe where you were betrayed before, you're now maybe with a different soul tribe. You've got different people around you. Maybe the vibe is different. But this is what we're moving away from. Some of this may even be connected to whoever is in this 8 and 7 of Swords, whatever. Could be a thing. This may, honestly, now that... Oh, look, I just saw 9 of Pentacles is back. This may not be all of you, but this 3 of Swords may be, if this is connected... I'm going to keep talking while I look for that card, because I know it went flying over here somewhere. Got it. Okay. Ugh. So this 3 of Swords, if this is, if you feel this 7 of Swords and 8 of Swords strongly connected to an individual, someone you know, someone from your past, maybe it's just felt a little iffy or you don't completely trust this person for whatever reason, doesn't mean they have to be an enemy either. They could totally be someone, within your circle. You just kind of, I see what you did there, so I know it's in there, so I just keep an eye. But we're cool. Like, it can totally be that kind of vibe. That person could have been wounded by something, or maybe they have their own emotional things they got to deal with, and that's where that behavior comes from. Or something between the two of you hurt one, both of you. Either way, take it as it resonates. But this 3 of Swords might be what prompts them to go through that, right? But this, if that's the case, it's their job to heal that. It's their job to move through that and figure that out. You, with this 8 of Cups, have to do you, right? So if that means walking away from that for a little bit, it means walking away from that for a little bit, right? Okay. I don't want to spend too much time on that because I don't know how many of you are really going to connect with that. What I want you to connect with is this. So again, 9 of Pentacles coming back. To me, this is linked straight up to that growth you've made and this Miss Sunshine card. This is you feeling grounded, secure, incredibly confident, and really ready to put in all this work with this Fool card. We also have the 9 of Wands, which sometimes can be seen as a block. For me, in this particular energy, it's more about, excuse me, being committed, standing your ground, holding firm, right? You can even see the image in the card. She's been, scratched by the thorns of this rose bush. She's gone through her battles. Maybe she's got a few wounds, right? Maybe the 3 of Swords hurt her a little bit, right? Maybe whatever took her through that castle moment left some marks. But she's still strong. She's still there. And she knows she's where she's meant to be. She knows she's heading in the direction she's supposed to, right? So she's not surrendering. She's not giving in to, all these little minor nicks and cuts, right? She's like, nope, I got some big things to do. I'm not letting that hold me back. And even in this card, you can still see there's beauty there, right? With that rose. It's not all thorns. So it's about, yes, in a way it's about taking your licks, but I feel like you've done that already. You've already moved past that. So now it's time to embrace the beauty, right? This is what we want to focus on, I feel like I want at least one more card. We're going to go another pass. I feel like there's still something that hasn't been said yet. What it is, we're going to find out. Oh, sorry for that shaking. I had my knee on the tables. Oh, that must have looked crazy. I'm so sorry. And there it is. Anybody else want to play? I don't think so. Nope. Okay. Bottom of the deck, 4 of Pentacles. Come on. Come on. Sun card. Beautiful. It's going to work out. It's going to be okay. So, if this funky stuff, if this resonates with any of you, know it holds no power over you. Know it's not affecting you. Also know you don't have to give it any attention. If this pops up, turn the other way, let it go. Let it go. You don't even have to bother with it because it doesn't have any power over you. What you're working on, this Fool card, this new opportunity, incredibly successful. Incredibly successful. And again, that 4 of Pentacles is about holding on to it, right? It is a miserly card, so for some of you, I can think of one example where this makes sense. But with that card, it can talk about, not telling people about what you're working on, right? Just do it. Just do it, right? Because the 4 of Pentacles is about, kind of hoarding your resources, but it is also building a foundation. It doesn't have to be a bad thing. But for you, I think it's kind of like, mind your own business. Like, mind your business. Do what you do. You don't need to broadcast it. You don't need to broadcast it. Because again, that's where this person finds out about it, right? And if you just don't want to deal with them throwing in their 2 cents or having something to say and making a big fuss, they don't have to know. They don't have to know. If it doesn't involve them, they don't have to know. Why do they have to know? They don't. So if you just want to cut out the peanut gallery, cut out the peanut gallery, right? Do you, because honestly, what you're doing, you're so ready for. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. All right, my lovely Geminis, I'm going to wrap up your reading here. Ooh, so excited for what is coming your way. Make sure if you like this video, smash the like button. Leave a comment down below. Let me know how this resonated. That is going to be some epic, epic stuff, Gemini. If you're new, welcome. Please subscribe and hit the notification bell. It's the best way for you to be notified when the new readings come up. And that helps me know how it resonated for you. So I really, really appreciate that. And as always, thank you for all your love and support and supporting my channel and helping it to grow. Thank you guys so much. Again, thank you for being patient as I got the April readings out. But I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in your next video. Bye, Gemini.